Pet parents of Niagara. There's nothing spookier you'll see this fall than ticks. Even as the weather cools down, ticks are still creeping around in the Niagara region, ready to sink their mouth into your pets. Don't let these bloodsuckers turn into a real-life horror story. Protect your pets year-round from the scare of tick-borne diseases like Lyme disease. Savings on tick prevention are available today at participating local vet clinics. Visit ticksinniagara.ca to learn more.
My parents have had a lot of time on their hands lately. At first, it was nice. Hey mom, can you drive me to soccer practice?
Sure can.
We're having slow-cooked ribs for dinner.
It was awesome. And then it became a lot. Some friends are coming over to watch a movie.
Ooh, what are we watching? I'll make some popcorn.
Thanks to Voila, they can order all our fresh favorites from Sobeys, Farm Boy, and Longo's online, which is super reliable. And now my parents are reliable. A little too reliable.
Voila, your groceries delivered just like that.
okay, it muted my microphone for some reason. It wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to. I didn't, Noodle. I did not know I was on mute. Basically, for some reason, I use, okay. I'm sorry, Night Owl. I love you, but Elgato makes some shit software. They really do. For some reason, the Stream Deck is set to mute my music, and I do that. But when I unmute my music, it also mutes my microphone that I'm using the wavelength for. And it just does it periodically when I press anything on the Stream Deck. So it muted the microphone, which it wasn't supposed to. I don't use a direct feed from my Rode into OBS because one, I want it all in one channel, but two, it's the only way that I can control my microphone the way that I need it controlled, because I record on the same rig that I stream on, and to record I have two totally separate channels, and if I didn't do it this way I would constantly have to go and change the settings, and it just becomes a nightmare, and then that happens where I mute things by accident. But Stream Deck really, Elgato sucks at software. So yeah, it muted my microphone when it wasn't supposed to, which is so stupid. Yeah, Ozzy, I saw that you were. I was actually talking to you, but because the microphone was muted, because Stream Deck or Wavelink, one of the two, muted my microphone for some reason. I don't know why. What I was saying was, hello, I'm actually available to see YouTube's chat. I wasn't able to see YouTube's chat before, but I can now. I didn't have it on last time. I didn't realize Restream, because I'm now streaming vertically on YouTube. Restream for some reason doesn't show the vertical chat. It only shows the regular chat on regular streams. So because I'm streaming vertically, I can't see the chat on Restream, and I didn't know that last stream. And so now I actually have a window separate just for it. And then I was muted because the Stream Deck and Wavelink have crap software, and it mutes my microphone randomly for no reason. Because there is no mute button on my Stream Deck to mute my microphone, and the microphone mute on my Rodecaster is completely separate from the Wavelink, yet it still mutes my Wavelink for some reason. Not the Rodecaster, the Stream Deck mutes my Wavelink software for some reason. I don't know. So I didn't know that it was shut off, because on my Rodecaster the volume was on, and when I mute it I can see that it's muted on the Rodecaster, and it wasn't muted. It was the software for some reason muted it when I didn't click it. I didn't even have it on the window, like on screen. So I don't know what happened. But yes, so I never before seen. Hello, Christian. How's it going? Welcome. So I was supposed to stream over the weekend. This is what I was saying. This is what I was yapping on about. I was supposed to stream over the weekend, but one, I actually had no heat. I still have no heat in my apartment, but it's warm today, so we're okay. And two, I've been doing a Minecraft challenge. I have a Minecraft channel. I've been doing a Minecraft challenge, and I accidentally cheated on the challenge. And so I punished myself for the video, and the 3 hours, because I've given myself a 3-hour window to record, and that's kind of part of the challenge of what I'm doing. But the 3-hour window then turned into a 7-hour window because the punishment ended up making things way more complicated, and things went wrong, and it took forever. So I was unable to stream over the weekend. I've been editing that video for the last 2 days, and it's been a very, very, very hectic few days, so I wasn't able to stream over the weekend. Today's the only stream before Halloween. I don't have time to do Silent Hill, which really sucks, because I was really hoping to do Silent Hill this week, but there's just no way. So sadly, this is our final Halloween stream, which is really too bad, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so my apologies for the audio. I don't know. It's happened a couple of times now. That it just randomly mutes the Wavelink just randomly mutes my microphone. So I may have to find different software and just say screw Elgato, because I've never had a good experience with Elgato software. It's always been trash, and I know a lot of people really like Elgato, but I've never had a good experience, and so I refuse to buy their hardware because their software just is a nightmare to work with. But yeah, so we're gonna continue. So many games to play on solo or group. Well, I don't do group play ever. As far as solo play, yeah, I'm just gonna continue with VISAGE, whatever, because it's actually scary. The other games that I've tried haven't scared me. They more frustrate me. Not to mention, I still only have like 3 hours to stream today because I'm still working my other job right now. I will be done my other job as of Thursday. So hopefully next week I will be able to start the longer more often stream schedule. We'll see. I don't really know how it's gonna go, like when it's gonna start, but that's kind of the plan. But yeah, Ice Cube. What about Ice Cube? But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. I'm just gonna continue with VISAGE, whatever, and it should be a good time. It should be a good time, and hopefully it'll be enjoyable. It's not really a Halloween stream, although this is the last one before Halloween. That really bums me out. But what can you do? How's it going, Ty? I wish, man. Hello, Jer. How are you? Thank you for the bits. I really appreciate that. I wish. I got fired. So, yeah. It's not really a joking matter because like I'm on a knife's edge of being homeless. So yeah, not really a fun matter. I'm doing good, Night Owl. I'm doing good. I was just saying, I love you, man, but you've got an in with them. Tell Elgato to work on their software. Their software, oh man, it muted my microphone. So here's my setup. You'll understand this because you do this stuff. Here's my setup. I've got the Rodecaster Duo for my microphone, right? Because I record and I stream on the same rig, but when I'm recording my Minecraft, I want one channel directly just for my microphone and then one channel for the game sounds. I have things set up in a way that is kind of convoluted because I still want to be able to like mute my microphone and turn it up and down and stuff.
My parents
and so
have
the
had
way
a
that I
lot
have
of
things
time
set
on
up,
their
and
hands
because I
lately.
use a voice
At
changer once in a
first,
while,
it was nice.
the way I
Hey,
have things
Mom,
set up
you
is I
ready to
have my
soccer practice?
Rodecaster
Sure can.
microphone
Grab a slow
feed
cooked ribs
going
for dinner.
into
It was awesome.
the
And then it became
Elgato Wavelength
a
software.
lot.
And
Some
I know
friends are
obviously you
coming
don't
over
talk to
to
the
watch
devs
a
or
movie.
anything,
Ooh,
but
what
if
are
they
we
ever
watching?
ask you,
I'll make some popcorn.
Thanks,
going into the
Lola. They
Wavelength
can order
software,
all our fresh favorites from
I have my
Sobeys,
chat
Farmboy,
feed
and
from
Longos
my
online, which
Rodecaster
is super
going into
reliable. And now my
the
parents are
secondary channel on
reliable.
OBS. So
A
when I
little
record, I have
too
just vocals
reliable.
there.
Voila.
So when I
your
mute
groceries
my
delivered
stream, I
just
mute
like
it using
that.
the Stream Deck.
Don't wait.
So that way I can mute the microphone, unmute. Oh, no, sorry. When I mute my stream, I mute it using the Rodecaster. That way it always mutes no matter what I'm doing.
On select benchmark tools and
I
outdoor
don't have a mute
only
button
at
on my
home
Stream
hardware
Deck.
and building centers.
But randomly,
Here's
when
how.
I press any button on my Stream Deck, it'll just mute my microphone on the Wavelength software. And so that just happened right now with the stream. It's happened a couple of times on stream where I start the stream and I'm talking, and on my Rodecaster, it is showing a signal. There is no mute. Like I said, I have no mute on my Stream Deck, but my microphone is just muted. And there's no way for me to know without opening up the Wavelength software to look at it. And it just happened right now. I was like chatting for a good 5 minutes, and then I look over and people are like, "We can't hear you. There's only music. What's going on?" And I look over, and for some reason, my microphone's muted on Wavelength. I don't know what is up with their software. It is so frustrating. So frustrating. But I'm doing really well. So I'm only telling you this not because I'm like, you need to tell them because you work with them as a social media dude, because obviously we don't have any power with them. But I'm telling you this because I actually brought your name up right before you popped in, and I didn't want you to think I was like talking behind your back. And second, because I've been asked before, like, you know, can you answer some questions about the product? What do you think? And so, good insight to have. Which it's kind of a bum out thing. Why are you hearing ads? Because I'm using Spotify, and Spotify I refuse to pay for because I don't like music. And so it just plays ads in the middle of what we're listening to. Houston Media. I used to be known as GSR. Oh, how's it going, man? How are you? It's been a while. And before GSR, you were something else, weren't you? I can't remember what it was. But you were something else before GSR, weren't you? But how have you been? I'm glad you're doing well. I think you were in college the last time you popped in. I don't know if you're done with that or not. Yeah, maybe I'll have to reach out to them. Because, yeah, I don't know what is going on. Because, like I said, I don't have a mute button on my Stream Deck. I have a mute button for music and a mute button for my capture card. But I don't have one for my microphone because I use the Rodecaster because I want to just rely on that for, like, effects and all that kind of stuff. But for some reason, it randomly mutes that. It's also done it to, like, my PC sound and stuff where, like, randomly it'll just mute my PC. And so as like I'm getting ready to start streaming, I've got no sound. It's actually turned into a ritual now, which was the whole point of me upgrading my sound and everything. Because I don't know if you remember, but about a year ago when I first got back to streaming, I was like trying to figure out a new mixing console because my Go XLR was starting to die, and it was also like a pain to have to like reset things constantly because it just wasn't doing the sound the way that I wanted. And now I still have to reset everything because for some reason the wavelength 75% of the time just doesn't pick up any of the audio from either my PC or the music. And then sometimes it'll pick up, but then the Stream Deck won't recognize the wavelength, and so then there's just no audio controls on the Stream Deck. I don't know what is up with the software, but it's like crossed wires constantly. It's become a huge headache, and it really sucks. And what really, really sucks is the Rodecaster software sucks. And so they all just suck. They all just suck. Ugh. He's the technical marketing guy. Maybe I'll have to talk to him. Yeah, because it's weird. Michael Jackson, not too much. Not too much. Not too much is up. I'm just here complaining. That's it. But yeah, it's all the software sucks. I don't understand why. Like with Rodecaster, the big thing with Rode, I love Rode, as you can tell. I've got a lot of Rode stuff. But the big thing with the Rode software that they just keep saying we're gonna work on it, and they just haven't, and it's been out for a couple of years now, is they have their Rode software that is very similar to the Wavelength, not quite as user-friendly, but it's very, very similar. But it doesn't work with the Rodecaster in the way that it works with other software. Like, there is a virtual audio mixer that you can use, but the Rodecaster doesn't actually work with it the way that other software or other hardware works with it. So like I can't do virtual audio plugs and have like virtual channels assigned the way that you can do with the Wavelength. I can't do that with the Rodecaster, which is like weird. You would think you'd be able to do that with the Rodecaster and the Rode software, but you can do it with the Rode software if you're not using the Rodecaster. It's, I don't know. I don't even remember. It's been a while since I've done it, but it's like all the software sucks. I don't understand why some of them can't do some really, really straightforward things that a lot of people ask for. It's so weird. All of them, always. Yeah, like the hardware part of the Elgato stuff that I've used, never had any problems with it. I've only ever really had the Stream Deck and the Stream Deck Plus. Have I had any other Elgato stuff? I don't think I have. But like the hardware that I've used has been good. I love my Stream Deck. I still have my other Stream Deck plugged into the other PC, and I've actually considered plugging it into this one. But the software, man, the software. Ugh. How about other than Elgato? So I use AverMedia for my capture devices. AverMedia is Elgato. I don't like Elgato software. Elgato is head and shoulders above AverMedia. AverMedia's software is like TikTok's streaming software. They have no idea what they're doing, and there is zero reason for them to have no idea. Elgato's is like they know what they're doing, but it's messy. AverMedia has no clue what they're doing. I've got 2 of their capture cards, and the only reason is they're usually like $30-$40 cheaper than Elgato's software or hardware, and it does the same quality. So like I've got a 4K capture card, and then I've got a 1080p capture card, and both of them were much cheaper than Elgato's, but then the software is horrendous. For some reason, AverMedia, the way that they've set up their audio, if you open up their software, it plays the capture card audio through your whole system, and you have zero control over it. Which is, I don't understand why they would want to do that ever. But there's zero control over it, and it just plays at full volume. So like if I'm wearing headphones for my stream, I can hear the audio at full volume, and then you guys can too, but the only way to turn it down is through OBS. I can't turn it down in any other software except for OBS. No, the one capture card I can't even turn down in OBS. There is no way to turn it down. It just plays through the system at full volume, which is just stupid. I also get notified every single time I turn on my PC for AverMedia saying, hey, the software needs to be updated, and then you click it, and then it doesn't tell you how to update it. It just shows you needs to be updated, but when you click on it, it shows you like the firmware version you have, and that's it. There is no update now button, and I don't know why they do that. AverMedia,
Visit
Budget-wise, it's
easyfinancial.com
good.
for details.
Software-wise, it's useless.
My parents have had
I
a
use
lot
them
of time
because
on
there
their
are
hands lately.
workarounds,
At
so I can
first,
avoid their
it was
software at
nice.
all time.
Hey mom, can you drive
But
me
yeah,
to
they're
soccer
pretty
practice?
garbage.
Sure can.
As far as like
slow-cooked
other
ribs for
stuff that I
dinner.
use, I
It
pretty much
was
just
awesome.
use
And
Rode
then
for
it
all my other
became
audio stuff.
A lot. Some friends are coming
I
over to
really,
watch a
really,
movie.
really like
What are we
Rode's
watching? I'll make some
audio
popcorn.
equipment.
Thanks to Voila,
It's
they can
more
order all our fresh
costly
favorites
because
from Sobeys,
it's
Farm Boy,
I mean
and
Rode
Longos
does professional
online, which
audio,
is super
period.
reliable.
So
And
it's a
now my
lot more
parents
costly
are
than what you would
reliable.
get with
Little
Elgato.
too reliable.
Voila.
But
Your
the-
groceries delivered just
the
like that.
power behind it is ridiculous. Like I'm using the Rodecaster Duo, which is a 2-input mixer. It allows me to put in 2 separate microphones, which I wanted because, you know, sometimes I have people come for the stream. I haven't had it in a long time, but I used to have people come to the stream all the time, and it was nice to have a second microphone that I could give them. But it also, like, I use the wireless microphones, the wireless Me microphones. It has built-in receiver for the wireless Me, so I could go wireless for VR without having to like have other cables plug into stuff. It has its own little like sound effects thing. It's pretty weak, but I can run a whole podcast just using the Rodecaster Duo, and I don't need a PC at all. I can just record everything right onto the software that is built into the mixer, and the same software can be put into your PC so you can control it through your PC or through the mixer itself. So it gives you some really nice options for things you can do with it. And because I use like a Rode microphone and stuff, it's got a built-in EQ setup for each microphone that they're commonly using, allowing you to have basically the perfect sound without doing anything, and then you can tweak it if you want to make it more perfect for you. But it's already got a fairly good average user setup for the microphones. So like it's a pretty powerful setup, which I really like, but it's insanely expensive in comparison to something like you would get with Elgato. So you kind of pay for the extra stuff, and if you're not going to use the extra stuff, it's so not worth it. But for me, like my fiance is a professional singer. I went with her to a church, and I just took the Rodecaster Duo with me, microphones and stuff obviously, but just the Rodecaster Duo, and I recorded all her audio onto the Rodecaster Duo without ever using a PC. And then I got studio quality music without ever having to turn on a PC, which is great. But it's expensive. It's expensive. Your other friend uses a numpad? Yeah. Really? Okay. So I have it set so it updates on its own. So it may be a beta, and I just haven't gotten it because it's not on beta software. But maybe I'll try downloading the beta software. Maybe I'll download the beta software because that's the only reason I use the Wavelink software is because I need those virtual channels. Because like I've got my music on one virtual channel, I've got my microphone on another virtual channel for the stream versus when I'm recording Minecraft. And then I also had the alerts on a virtual channel for you all. Do I have the alerts on a virtual channel? Maybe. I don't actually know if I do. I think I do. And then I used to have my voice changer on a virtual channel, but VoiceMod broke recently. They just emailed me a couple of days ago saying that there's a fix. Hello, Chess, how's it going? Welcome, how are you? They just emailed me saying that there's a fix, so I've got to download that again. But yeah, if they stupid thing. Hello, Turtsa, how are you? I can't get the link, but I'll definitely look it up because yeah, that would be wonderful. Because that was the biggest drawback for me. I had bought I don't remember what the company is. A Roland mixer before the Rodecaster Duo. So I had bought the Rode Stream Mixer, whatever that was called. I don't remember what that one was called. I had bought that one, and it was really cool. It was super tiny. It sounded great. That's the one that worked with the virtual channels with the Rode software. Because that one didn't have faders or anything. It had 2 knobs, 1 knob for your microphone, 1 knob for your headphones. So you would use the software to do everything else, and it had virtual channels and everything. Downside was I couldn't use it with the Stream Deck Plus with the knobs to do anything with it. But it did what I needed to do. It also had the built-in capture card, which I really liked. But the one that I bought had an issue with the software. Something in the software was giving me problems, but the software built into the little mixer. So I returned it. And then I ended up getting the Roland mixer, and that one still worked with the Rode software, and it had 4 channels and like 4 little volume knobs and stuff, and it had all the same, like the voice changer and all that kind of stuff. It actually had a really good voice changer. It was surprising. And I used that for a little bit, and then I realized that when I would plug in a microphone that needed phantom power, it didn't work. And so then I plugged in a different microphone that needed a phantom power, and it blew the microphone. And so then I realized the channel was dead, and so I returned that one. And then I ended up saying, you know what, I like the little Rode mixer, but I want a little bit more because the Roland one had more stuff. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for the Rodecaster Duo. And I got this, and I freaking love it. I really, really like it. But it doesn't work with the software the way that the little mixer worked. So I was surprised because it's like the weaker, cheaper little mixer you would think would be more limited than the more expensive studio quality one. But the little mixer worked with the software and the big mixer didn't. So if there's a beta thing, I'm definitely gonna look it up. Yeah, see that, and that's what I want. That's what I want. You don't have that right now in this. Like, I have a channel for my sound effects with the touchpad thing that it has. There's a channel for the chat line. So obviously, like, if I can hear the person, I can turn them up and down or turn my microphone up and down. And then there is, what's the other one? And then I can turn up, it has Bluetooth, so I can turn up and down the Bluetooth channel. Or I can set it up to control either the USB 1 or USB 2, but that's just the generic sound that comes out of that channel. So right now, the way I have it set up, I have both USB 1 and USB 2 in my main PC to give myself those 2 channels. But traditionally, the reason for it is when you've got a 2 PC setup, one channel controls the volume of one PC, the other channel controls the volume of the other PC, but it doesn't allow me to control, I don't know, my music specifically. It's just the main audio, which is a really big limitation. So if they have that, that's amazing. That is 100% what I'm going to look for. Yeah, because that's exactly what I need. Is I want to be able to have I want to be able to have one channel for my music and one channel for the alerts. And then everything else is fine. And I want to be able to hook up both PCs, because what ends up happening, the way that I've got the audio working now, because the way capture cards work now is they no longer come out as audio, they just come out as a video signal. And to get the audio in its own channel, you have to actually split it. So the monitor thing that you told me about on OBS, I use that. But that introduces a slight input lag, and sometimes if the PC just loads kind of wrong, the input lag is a bit bigger. And it's enough that it's really noticeable while you're playing. And like when I'm recording my Minecraft stuff, it's hard for me to edit because the video motion happens slightly different from the audio. And so sometimes I cut where the audio is, but the video hasn't happened or whatever, like it doesn't work right. And having the direct feed from the USB right into the Rodecaster would solve that problem for me. So hopefully I can get that software to work, because that would be awesome. Thank you for the advice. Guys, if you don't know, by the way, Night Owl is on TikTok. He's also on YouTube. He does a lot of these tutorials where he talks about lighting tips and audio tips and software tips. I'm knowledgeable, but I don't know enough to be like an instructor in it. Night Owl knows a lot. Night Owl knows a lot. Night Owl always has a bunch of information. So follow him if you want to learn how to do streaming stuff, because Night Owl is quite knowledgeable. I always try to watch his videos, even if it's something that I know. I watch it anyway, because a lot of the time there's something there that I'm like, oh, I didn't know that, and it comes in handy, you know. But yes, so let's get to gameplay. We're gonna play some VISAGE, whatever. And then we'll see how things go. We'll see what happens. In other news, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video about it because I don't have a reason to make a video about it. But in other news, I got invited to be a member of the Meta. I don't even know what it's called, like the Meta collaborators or whatever. So I'm actually hopefully going to be working with some Meta VR stuff, which would be really cool. Is the camera frozen? Ah, why didn't that freeze? What is with software, man? Okay, where's my camera? camera gameplay. That is so weird. And look how displeased I looked. Not gonna move. Yeah, we're good now. That's so weird. Yeah, because I'm using a different camera for that scene. Is it frozen now? No, it's not frozen. We're good now. You made a lot of 6-year-olds. See, and that's the problem. Like, I've considered going back and doing some tutorial stuff, some more basic, low-end tutorial stuff. But my setup is so damn convoluted. And that's the thing. It's like nobody ever really needs the setup I have. And so like it's ultra convoluted. Like even now, my setup is so damn convoluted that I have, for those who don't know, I have Jumpscares that if people donate 666, I get a loud scream in my ears. But I had it set up so it was audible on your side, but not like ear bleedingly loud. And on mine, I do have it ear bleedingly loud because it's scarier that way, especially because the game is usually fairly loud. And then if the screams are like, ah, it doesn't do anything. But if it's like a full, whoa, it freaks me out. And so the only way I could do that traditionally would include you guys having it really loud. And my viewers are sometimes watching and they are like, you know, sometimes I've had like a dad who's got like their kid sleeping on their lap and then they get scared and they wake up the kid. And so I wanted it so it was quieter. I have my thing so convoluted because I figured out a way to do it, but I have a thing that's so convoluted that I don't remember how I did it. And now you guys can't hear the jump scare at all. Only I hear it. And so you see the face, but you don't hear the scream. And so I scream. People don't know why I scream because I can't see the face. I only hear the scream. But I don't remember how I did it. And I'm definitely way too lazy to go through and do it. Ty, now that you've been streaming for quite a while, how are you enjoying it? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I know a few people who have done it as well. And I'm hoping that maybe I can get, you know, a quest. I've already got a quest. I've got a quest 2, a quest 3, and a PSVR 2, along with a PSVR 1 that doesn't work because I don't know a PS4. And what's the other one? Oculus Rift S. But that one doesn't work either. The video signal's starting to go on it, which you can replace, but both my controllers are dead. And to replace, or no, one of my controllers is dead. I think the other one's still okay, but one controller is dead. But to replace that controller, okay, one controller is dead, the other one has stick drift, but the one that is dead, to buy another one used is like $150. It's just not worth it. So that one just sits in a closet too, because no one's gonna buy a broken Rift S. But I wanna just check out the Quest 3S. I want to check it out. I want to see what it's like because my brother was asking me about it and somebody else asked me about it too because they know I like VR. I want to check it out. You know, I've only got one head, but still. Nice, man. Nice. It's it works, right? And it's not even a page out of my book. I took it out of somebody else's book. But it's fun. It makes it more interesting because sometimes the games are scary, but they never push you to the edge of like having a jump startle or whatever, however you react. And then when you get the right crowd, they just start going crazy with it. I actually don't even know how to do that on TikTok. What about Among Us RMX, RTMX or whatever? I want to do that, Night Owl. I don't know how to do any of that with TikTok. I don't know how to do any of that with TikTok. I didn't even know that was possible until right now that you guys are saying it. Allegedly, Ty. Allegedly, I have done that too. But I will neither confirm nor deny that. Now, although, be careful. Because eventually it just becomes the way you react. And it kind of sucks. Because that's where I am now. Like if I'm around real people in the real world and something jump scares me, I have to actively try really hard not to react the way I react now. Because originally, people would try to scare me. Like I didn't have the jump scare thing on. And then I would play scary games and I would get scared, but there was never a scream. And then people would be like, oh, I can't wait till he screams, can't wait till he screams. And I never did. Then I included the jump scare thing and I still wouldn't scream. It was very much a, oh, that was always how I reacted. And people didn't really enjoy it. And then one day I allegedly embellished a little bit and people liked it more. And so I kind of kept that up until eventually it just kind of happened. And now I can't stop it. I can't stop it. It kind of sucks. I knew you could do it to other software. I didn't know you could do it to TikTok. That's cool. I don't have any, like my shelves back there have LED lights on them. Because the lights that I use, like I have one that's like right there pointing towards the shelves, and then the one that you see right there. But those are both those like really crappy Walmart ones, and they don't connect to anything, and the software sucks. For some reason, I don't even know. Did that ever turn down? I don't think it did. The one light was disconnected, and it took me 15 minutes to reset it, and it wouldn't. Can I? Yeah, it says it's off right now. There it is. Okay. It's on way too bright. I didn't want it that bright. Okay. There, that's a bit better. Actually, it looks exactly the same. Never mind. So those are the only lights I have. And then the LED strip that I have, I don't really use it anymore. One, because I kind of like how this looks, the more natural look. But two, my LED strip started to die. And because now I lost my job, I don't really have the money to buy more stuff. So kind of stuck without it anyway. We went, hello, how's it going? Welcome. How are you? Yeah, and I've heard that the Hue lights are quite good. I've heard a lot of good things about the Hue lights. No, I don't have any. The only Elgato stuff I have is the Stream Deck. I don't have their lights because I'm a cheapskate. It's same situation. The Stream lights that I saw, the price for one of those, I bought a whole kit with the softbox of 2 lights with the softbox stand and controller and everything. Now the light is obviously really low end. It resets every time I turn it off. I can turn it off, but I can't turn it back on with the remote. And then for about $15 or $20 less than the Elgato lights, I got my Godox light, and it's bigger. So the cheapskate in me is like, yeah, the software is nice, but I already don't like Elgato software. It's not a buying, like it's not a reason for me to spend the extra money. But yeah, I've heard that you can connect those. Like that was, I before I lost my job, I genuinely considered getting the Elgato lights and kind of biting the bullet and dealing with the extra price and the software I'm not a big fan of, because my idea was that when the jump scare were to happen, to have the lights also react. So it would be a 2-in-1 to add more of a visual response, so I would get even more scared. But money is no good right now. Money is no good. But yeah, let's get things going. But yeah, I was saying, I hope they just emailed me today saying that they would like me to make certain videos. But I don't have hardware to make the videos with. So like I have my own hardware, but I'm not going to make videos for them with my own hardware. Cause they're not paying me for them. So I'm not going to make them free videos with the hopes of getting some cash, and they've put nothing into it. Do you know what I mean? Because I've had other ones that are like, oh yeah, you can be one of our ambassadors or whatever, and give them a code to use. Rode was one of the companies. Send me something so I can promote it. I'm not going to just promote you guys, because if I don't sell anything, I did the work and I got nothing out of it. If I do sell something, you guys made a sale, and I didn't get anything out of it. No. No. Yeah, and that was it. Like they asked me to sign up, and then they just didn't really say what was going to happen. So the email that I got wasn't directed, like they made it sound like it was directed at me, but it wasn't directed at me. It was just like, hey, we've got this thing going on, make these videos and you can, like, you know, win a prize or whatever. No. I may not be doing well right now on my channel, but I'm still not going to work for free. I'm not doing a competition. Like I could just do open it up to everybody if you want a competition. But no. So I'm going to wait, see if they send me something. I just signed up with them a few days ago, so it'll probably take them a little while to tell me if they're sending me anything. I kind of hope they do. I would really love to do like an in-depth thing with the Quest 3S. Man, I'm curious about the new CPU. I'm curious about it because everything that they've done with their latest CPU, and all the stuff that's happened with them, I personally would never buy another Intel product again. And so hopefully they're going to really try hard and go above and beyond to make up for what they've done in the past, recently in the past. Because right now, like, I know I've been using AMD for a while, but now, like, before it was just I'm using AMD because it just, for the budget that I'm at, it's going to give me more of what I need versus Intel. But before it was like, if I ever get big enough where I have spare money, I'd like to go back to Intel because it does perform better. But after everything that's happened, I'm like, no. Even with the spare money, I'll take the performance hit and stick with AMD. Yeah, and like that's the big concern. So I'm hoping that is what is happening, because for those who don't know what happened, Intel released their really powerful CPU that was very expensive, and then it would fry their systems. And then the CPU would die. And then when people started reporting it to Intel, Intel blamed people, blamed the third party by saying that first they said the people were using it wrong. Then they said third party was doing it wrong. And then when third party came out and said, like, third party, like motherboards like Asus or whatever came out and said, no, these are the specs you gave us. Then Intel said, oh, wait, sorry. We gave you guys those specs, but if you go to our website, we also say don't use those specs, use these other less powerful specs. So, like, they clocked their CPU at a spec that wasn't being told for anybody to use. They told the motherboard manufacturer to set a different spec, but then told users to use a different spec than what the manufacturer was telling the motherboards to use. And they've refused to do anything. Like, if you are outside your warranty, you are done. You're not getting help. Where people are like, you should refund everybody their money and give them another CPU. And Intel's just been like, no, if you got no warranty, sorry. And so, like, it's been a huge mess, and Intel's just kind of washed their hands of it. And it was all a power draw issue. They were drawing way too much power. Things were overheating, and it was causing major catastrophic issues. And so if they're reducing the power draw, I don't think it's a huge deal that they're not more powerful. But if they reduce the power draw, that adds a huge safety net. So hopefully that's what's happening, because that was a pretty big mess up. That was a pretty massive mess up, because they tried to throw everybody under the bus, but then never took responsibility for it. Which, yeah, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks, because I would be livid if my motherboard got destroyed and my CPU both got destroyed, and then Intel just said, sorry. Wild, just wild. Exactly. Like, they don't even have to, like, be like, oh, you know, we're sorry, we messed up. But like, even just go, you know, we told you guys that these were the things that are going to happen, but because the communication wasn't clear enough, we're going to refund anybody who has damage. We'll send you a replacement to anybody who has damage. We'll give you a lower end, you know, safer CPU and a voucher to anybody who has damage. Something, anything. So for me, I'm not saying I will never, ever get Intel, but where I'm standing right now, I don't trust Intel at all. So I'm really hopeful this new generation, especially that they're making a push to kind of advertise with influencers and stuff, I'm hoping that they're really, really going to try to make up for the BS that happened. Because, like, the ROG Ally, that had a lot of issues with the hardware, and they haven't really ever addressed it. But then they released the new one, and they've made some adjustments to it, and apparently they were trying to help people with it, but then they were finding other excuses not to help people. And it's like, I'm just fed up of these big companies doing everything they can to rip people off, and then when their quality is horrible, doing even more to rip people off. Like, if you're gonna rip us off, make sure the hardware is actually really, really good at what you're saying. And if your hardware is not good at what you're saying, make sure you're doing something to make it right. And none of them are. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. yeah, like I've been using Ryzen for probably about 5 years. I don't even remember the first one that I got, but then I got a Ryzen 2, and now I've got a Ryzen 5, I think. Or like the generations, I don't know, whatever the generations are. But I've been using Ryzen for a while. Both my PCs now have Ryzens, but my last 2 PCs also had Ryzens in them. Before that, I was always Intel, because Intel has been very good for gaming. The only reason I even switched to Ryzen at all was because I was streaming and I was doing dual streaming, and I wanted not dual streaming, because I was streaming and because I was trying to use the CPU, and Ryzen's way of setting up their CPU did better at multitasking than Intel did. Intel did better at like proper processes, but the way that streaming worked back then, I'd be able to play and stream off the same PC on the CPU without really having a huge impact. Things have changed a little bit now, but I kind of moved over and I've loved it ever since, and I've never really had any major problems. There are definitely drawbacks, because like my other PC, the gaming PC, actually struggles to do VR, even though it's an okay CPU. I had a Ryzen 7, and the Ryzen 7 was struggling with VR, which it shouldn't, because it's a fairly powerful CPU, and it had come out after VR was a thing. And so now I've got a different Ryzen 7, but it's an X3D Ryzen, so it's got a little bit of extra cache or whatever. I don't know enough about PCs to know what I'm talking about. But now it's ridiculously smooth with VR. Intel, on the other hand, could be a little bit weaker and still perform as well as this thing can. So I do prefer Intel when it comes to like how it does gaming and stuff, but budget-wise and for what I needed, Ryzen was the way to go. But then everything happened with Intel. I've never bought one of their super high-end CPUs, but if that's how they're treating the people with super high-end CPUs, how are they going to treat somebody who's spending only a couple $100, right? Not a fan. But we win. I hope you're doing really well. Hope life is treating you well. And yeah, Night Owl, I hope that you... yeah, and that was it, right? The more cores and more threads, it would be better for editing. At the time, that was part of it. I was like, I want to edit on this thing. And then the streaming, because I was streaming using the CPU. This was before the NVIDIA encoder got better. This was when the NVIDIA encoder, you needed like 30 megabits for it to actually look the way that 10 megabits looked on the CPU. But then by using that many megabits, it caused issues with the graphics performance of the game. And so I wanted to use a CPU because it was way cheaper than buying another $1,000 GPU. So I moved over to Ryzen CPU for the extra cores, because then I could still stream and play and not have the same result that I would have with an Intel CPU. And then like 2 months after I got the CPU, out came the GPU with its own built-in encoder, and then everything was basically the same, so it was useless to have it. But by then I really liked Ryzen and I kind of stuck with it. But yeah, I hope that you're able to try the new Intel and see how you like it, see how it performs, you know. You definitely know what you mean. Yeah, it's frustrating because it's like, it's so powerful, but you need such a high bit rate for it to actually work. But the encoders that they included in like the 20 series and on, it made a really big difference, because now the encoder is doing the work and it's not affecting the CPU performance or the GPU performance, and you're getting the same quality you would get from the CPU. There is a slight difference. The CPU is still better, but the performance hit you take, kind of worth not worrying about that. You know, it's nice to be able to have the high quality without any performance hit, especially if you're doing a one PC setup. I have it set up right now that TikTok uses the GPU. No, OBS uses the GPU, TikTok uses the CPU, because OBS is also running 2 instances and TikTok's only running 1. You gave it to your kid and it outlasted the GPU. Yeah, like CPUs, as long as you take care of stuff, they can last a really long time. The only reason you really ever have to upgrade is they just can't keep up with the new stuff and you want better graphics. My stuff has slowly died over time, But usually my CPU is okay. The only CPU I've ever had problems with was the Ryzen 7. For some reason, the Ryzen 7 has given me a lot of problems, and I don't know why. Which is why I upgraded to the Ryzen 7 X3D or whatever. And then I ended up getting a Ryzen 5 because I put the Ryzen 7 in the other PC thinking maybe it's just like the setup isn't working. I moved it over to the other PC and it was still giving me issues. So then I changed to a Ryzen 5 on the other PC and it performs way better than the Ryzen 7 did. So something happened to the CPU, which happens. Sometimes hardware is just not good. But yeah, CPUs usually last. GPUs do tend to die because the fans end up wearing out. The thermal paste ends up drying out. Things just eventually wear down with the heating and the cooling of the GPUs. But yeah, no, Intel can last quite a while. Mr. FOV, how's it going? Where are you? Where are you? How are you? Hello, Kugel Bits. I don't know. I can't see it. Blitz? I don't know. I can't see it. It's really tiny on my screen. But hello, welcome. How are you? Yeah, Mr. FOV. And like like I said, I upgraded because of streaming. That was it. That was the only reason I upgraded. At the time I was making money streaming. I had an okay job. It was okay to do it. But the truth is, like, where I'm sitting now, I don't really need to upgrade. Like, I'm using a 3070 in both PCs. The 5 series has been, I don't know if it's been announced or they've like started to have like rumors come out. I don't really see myself needing a 5 series yet because like I'm using a 4K monitor, and I do. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp in the microphone. I do feel the strain now using it at 4K, but when I'm streaming and stuff, it's usually 1080p. 4K does not really matter for the stream because I'm not streaming in 4K. So it's honestly me pushing the computer where I shouldn't push it. It's not actually that the CPU isn't strong enough. If I stick at 1080p, I would be fine for a very long time. Blitz. Okay, perfect. How have you been? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, and cooling problems, they're a huge challenge. They are a huge challenge. But you know, things are at a point now where whoever you talk to, where's the, oh, is there not? Whoever you talk to will kind of give you their opinion on it, on air cool versus water cool. And I've used air cool for a long time. I had water cool for a while when I first started streaming, and I moved over to air cool because I had a water cooling all-in-one, and it eventually, the actual water block cracked and it leaked fluid everywhere. Luckily, it didn't fry my PC. I don't know how it didn't, but it didn't fry my PC. And so I was able to save the PC, and I just went over to air cool, and I stuck with that for a really long time. I moved over to water cool because why did I move over to water cool? Oh, it was at the time that I was trying to like build this rig, and I wanted it on camera the way that you can't see it on Twitch, or you can't see it on Twitch, but on TikTok and YouTube you can, or not right now. You can see it in the chatting thing. You can see my PC. I wanted my PC to be nice to look at on camera, and since I needed to upgrade the fan anyway, I decided to get a water cooling one. It was on sale. It was almost half price, and so I bought an all-in-one cooler with like stupid RGB on it. And one of the biggest complaints that I hear about water cooling is it's louder than air cooling, but I don't find that to be the case. I don't know what I'm missing, but I don't find that to be the case. Biggest drawback to water cool is obviously that it reaches the plateau faster and more consistently than air cool does. Air cool can usually take a lot longer to get to that plateau of heat. Water cool doesn't take quite as long. I don't overclock, so I didn't do it for the performance part of it. I did it just for the aesthetics of it. Yeah, it's it depends, but I think the all-in-ones are something different. I think the hand-built ones, like the custom water cooling stuff, can use water, but it's distilled water. It's not regular water. You can use other liquids, but water tends to be the best. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. All right, Ty, thank you so much for popping in, man. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be trying some stuff over the next little while. We'll see what happens. We'll see where life goes. But thanks for popping in, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? I'm too busy talking. I don't know what I'm actually supposed to be doing. I don't remember anymore. Oh, that's frustrating, Mr. FOV. That's frustrating. Ah, TikTok. I am still here. TikTok. I am still here. My nose is all stuffy. Hold on, I can't see the chat. There. Oh, they got shut down, really? Thank you, man. Thank you. I had seen like a thing on Instagram like that popped up, but I didn't read it. I just saw Concord is down, and I was like, yeah, okay. But oh, I didn't know that. Okay, thank you, man. Yeah, like it's water cool doesn't really do anything above air cooling for any system. That's BS. You can go either way, and they're gonna be just as good. And there are no CPUs that's like, no, you need to use water cool for this. No. There's no reason to. Actually, Ryzen, if you buy the CPU with the fan included, the included fan tends to perform better than Intel fans ever did. What are they called? AMD makes some really, really good fans. People are usually pretty impressed with their fans. No, it's just a selling thing. They're just trying to sell you something. Whoever is providing them is just trying to get more things sold, so they're providing special discounts and stuff. I like AIOs, but I like them because they just look nice. I like how they look on PCs. It makes less clutter on your motherboard. But I used the air cooler for a long time. My other PC uses an air cooler. The gaming PC uses an air cooler. The water cools on the streaming PC, and I really don't need it for that because it's just streaming. It's not even being pushed. Yeah, a lot of CPUs don't come with fans anymore, which is really weird. They used to all the time, and now they don't really, which I don't understand why not. I mean, save money, I guess. Oh. But still. I don't have any lights, do I? Oh, yeah. Her tea. She wanted tea, didn't she? Okay, let me pay attention to this. Hold on. Whoa, what happened? That was weird. Okay. Let me just do this, and then I'll respond to what everybody's saying there. Tab. T. I'll read the chat in just a second. I should never drink right before a scene. I almost choked on that. I almost died.
I knew it. I'll show you, you damned scoundrel, what bread you're worth.
How am I a scoundrel? You scoundrel, you asked me for it. You asked me for tea. Lady? I almost choked on that, lady. Jeez. Friggin' scare me. How did she fit me in the oven? I'm a pretty little guy, aren't I? Short king for the win. What the heck, man? Okay. Stupid cutscene. Do I get my stuff back at least? Oh, I get a crowbar now. Oh, the window. The window. I can pry the window open now. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. What if I press the Windows button? Does that actually pause the game? I don't know. We'll find out. Hold on. Sorry, Chess, I have no idea what you're saying. I don't speak the language that you're putting in there. I apologize. Michael Jackson, I don't have any plans for Halloween. Kendra's coming over and we're just gonna hang out. No plans. I have to work. I would have liked to stream, but I have to work, so I can't. Yeah, CPUs now don't come with fans, which is weird. I wish they did. I mean, some Ryzen ones, you can get the Ryzen ones with fans, but a lot of places don't carry them, and it's usually cheaper to get them without the fans. So most people will buy it without the fan because they usually have one at home. But yeah, water cooling is not bad. Like I said, I do it just for the looks of it, not because it's actually important. As far as old CPUs, Night Owl, yeah, there's been giant improvements since the 1080s, like the 10 series. And apparently the 5 series is going to be wild. Like something about like the 5070 is going to be nearly as powerful as the 4090 or something ridiculous like that is what they were saying. I don't know how accurate that is, but like, yeah, the 3070 from the I had a 1070, but from the 1070 to a 3070 is wild. The advancements in how good it performs. But I am also a graphics sucker. I will play games just based on how pretty they are. I don't really care if they're bad games. If they look really, really pretty, I can get through it. And I like to do ray tracing. I don't mind playing games at 30 frames a second with everything turned up all the way. I'm not one of those people that like plays CS:GO with a 4090 at 1080p with all the graphics on low to get every single frame possible. No, give me 4K with everything turned up and I'll take 30 frames a second. But yeah, I'm happy with the 3070. I would like to try a 5070 because obviously like in VR, I have to play at like medium settings to get like a really stable 120 frames a second. I can get away with high settings and get 90 frames, but it has dips here and there. So I wouldn't mind doing like a 5070, but I'm really happy with the 3070. I would stick with that for a long time if need be. But yeah, having a lower end GPU is like now being in the 10 series, now it's starting to really show its age, which kind of sucks. Hopefully you can get things sent to you that'll help, with those problems, especially if you do more hardware stuff like Intel stuff. You might have Noctua send you some fans and that would help with cooling. Like, who knows? I hope, man. I hope for you. I'm just hoping to break the 300 viewer curse. because I thought it was a consistency thing, and I was posting daily for a couple of weeks, and then I posted multiple days in a row where I did multiple videos, and it did nothing. So, whoa, no. So I genuinely feel that maybe my channel is dead now, which is a bummer. But at least YouTube and Instagram are still somewhat growing. Instagram rarely does anything, but YouTube is doing pretty well. I'm happy with YouTube. I can't hold this because both my hands are full. Oh, my mental thing is gone. Okay. You know what? Drop. No. Why can't I take it? Dude, let me take it. Oh, I'm too close to grab it? That's weird. I have been trying to have some fun, deal with this dull life. No way. I need some fun. Yeah, so for those who don't know, there will be more effort put onto the content soon. Not quite yet. I still have a whole week to work through. Not a whole week, but I still have about a week to work through. And once that's done, I'm going to have a lot of time. It's going to be kind of ridiculous how much time I'm going to have. And I am going to be... How do I get out of here? I don't remember how to leave the basement. Oh, it's the water room, isn't it? I can't see, though. I lost, I work on a contract basis. I lost one of my contracts. So my income has been chopped in half, but also my work hours have been chopped in half. Jeez. My work hours have been chopped in half. And since I'm going to have a lot more time now, my plan is to actually, because I'm going to have more time now, my plan is to up my content. And part of that is going to be making more videos, streaming more often, streaming for longer. And so I'm going to definitely have more content coming through more often. I can't promise that it'll be, you know, a huge improvement in my quality, but there is going to be more content coming out more often. So if uh-oh. Oh, that again? Now I have to go down to the basement? I just came from there. Dang it. Now I gotta go back down there. It's scary down there, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna be streaming far more often. Oh! I'm gonna be streaming far more often in the near future. And there will be more videos and stuff. So just as an FYI. And that's hopefully going to start next week. Yeah, I'm excited for it because I was talking to Kendra about it, and the beauty is I'm hoping I'm going to start work the same time I've always started work, which is around 10:30 at night. But I'm going to be finished around 1 in the morning from now on. And so 2 in the morning at the latest. And so I can be asleep by 3 at the latest, but I'm gonna try to be asleep by 2, which means if I sleep 8 hours, I'll be up by 10 in the morning instead of getting up at 1. And if I'm up at 10 in the morning, I have a whole day to do stuff. And so that means I can either do TikTok stuff bright and early when I first get up, get all my TikTok videos out, get, working on my Minecraft stuff, and then stream in the afternoon. Or I can stream earlier in the day and then do TikTok and Minecraft and all that in the evening. So I've got a few options. I'll probably decide that as I go on and try. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to approach her. I don't know what she wants. I'm just going to approach her. She's really tall too. So we'll see what happens. It'll be nice to have more time to do more content and to see more things and do more things, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, get the divorce paper ready. Yes. I'm interested. Hello, Jamotor. How's it going? I run a cleaning company with my brother. Technically, my brother runs the company. I handle contracts. And we lost one of the contracts. Long story short, because I know people are going to be like, oh, because you suck at your job. Yes, I kind of suck at my job. But no, it's... we were doing the contracts. I got shifted to a different set of contracts. This had been my contract for the last almost 3 years now. I got shifted to a different set of contracts. And while I was doing these other contracts, this moron took over my contracts. And he wasn't doing his job. Eventually, I got shifted back to my original contracts, but that same moron was still doing my days off, and he still wasn't doing his job. And so the owner was complaining about the work that was being done and not being done. And so I would come in during the week. I would have to make up for what he didn't do on the weekend, because this place is one of the filthiest stores I've ever been to, but it's also really, really busy all the time. And so when I would come in, the guy did nothing. I would have to spend the rest of the week trying to redo everything he missed. And then by the time I was done, Thursday, everything was wonderful. Friday, everything was wonderful. And then Saturday, Sunday would come along and he would destroy everything again. And so the owner got sick of it. And then the owner basically said, you need to fix this. By the time my brother stepped in for the weekend, so that guy was gone, the owner was like, forget it. He was already shopping around for another person. So when he found a different company to do the cleaning, he's like, we're not going to use you anymore. So I didn't do enough jumping through hoops to make up for the mess the other guy did. But the other guy made the mess to begin with, because the owner was happy for 2 years, and then suddenly complaints started coming in, and then it was over, which kind of sucks, because the other guy was useless and cost me a job now. He also tried to backstab me multiple times by calling my brother constantly and complaining about things that I, according to him, hadn't done, when they were things that happened throughout the day. Like, he would find, I don't know, urine in the toilet, be like, look, he didn't even clean the toilet. It's like, dude, it's Sunday. I've been off since Friday. What do you mean I didn't clean the toilet? It's Sunday. You did it yesterday. So he was just a conniving piece of garbage, and then he cost us the job. So, but instead of getting upset about, having a fearful set of circumstances, instead I'm going to I'm going to look at the positive and see what I can do with the time that I have. I love you, but I love you what? Can I get out this way? So yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating for sure. What am I planning to play? I don't know. I've tried not to think about too far into the future, because one, it's hard for me to know how I'm going to feel once I'm actually streaming and not working as much. Like, I don't know how my energy is going to be, as far as, will I be really tired when I'm starting the stream early, or will I be really tired if I start the stream later? I don't know yet. Okay, so I can't use any of these. Okay. Maybe we'll go watch the movie. I also don't really know how I want to run the stream. Like if I want to do multiple games and do different games every day, or like pick one game and stream that game until I beat it. Like I haven't fully decided yet. No, Aaron, but this was actually inspired by PT. The guys who made this loved the idea of PT. And I haven't found out how to get outside. I have to get outside, don't I? They loved PT, but when it got canceled, they decided they would make their own game inspired by that. And then they made this. It is, that's scary. It is quite horrifying. No thanks. No, we're good. But yeah, we'll see how the stream goes. Like, I don't know if I'm going to go back to being being a Mario Nintendo themed streamer, or if I will be more horror based or what. I haven't really decided what I want to do. I also have no idea what days I'll even be streaming. It just all really depends on how I'm going to feel. But right now, all I know is I feel scared. Jeez. No. 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 Okay. 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 Whew. That scared me. That actually scared me. Yeah, tenés mucho miedo. No, solo un poquito. Jamoda, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Like before, I used to stream 4 days a week, sometimes 5 days a week, and they were always like 4-hour streams, 5-hour streams. And I was fairly consistent with it. I stopped because work and school and all the things that happened in real life. But now there's more time, so... Wait, what did I pick up? Wait, why did I say I have to come to the basement again? Why did I have to come to the basement again? I don't remember. I don't remember. Dang it. You know, I'm trying not to make too many plans ahead of time because I don't know how I'll feel. And if I am not feeling great and I make a bunch of plans that don't match with how I feel, it'll just do me more harm than good. You know what I mean? So I'm trying desperately to be realistic with my expectations. Right now, the main goal is I need to stream more often. Why did I say I had to come down here? I don't know either. Worse is this game doesn't let me run. And so you can't even do what you normally do. Like you're in a basement, you run to get up the stairs to stay away from the monster that's gonna eat you. You can't do that here. No, that's this thing where I got the compass. Why did I say I have to come up here? Why did I say I have to go back to the basement? For what? I don't... Oh my gosh, I hate that. My brain sucks sometimes. But yeah, and hopefully with more energy, more time, I'll be able to get back to doing more of the sketch comedy TikTok stuff, because I haven't done those in a really long time. No, let's go in here. I think we're safe if we're in here. Because that's death down there. I don't want to go to death. But why? Why did I say to come over here? She wants her baby. The tea. This is to go outside with, but how do I use this? How do I get outside? I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking the basement. I have no clue, honestly. But yeah, maybe I can get back to doing like the sketch comedy stuff on TikTok. Maybe I can, I don't know. Maybe I can, well, I'm definitely going to up my Minecraft content because I'm not making enough content for my Minecraft. And then hopefully by streaming way more often, there will be more chances for people to come hang out. Because right now, nobody can hang out because I'm never around. No, that's the basement thing. She's outside. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Yeah. No thanks. What? I know you're there. I see you. Oh, the power had gone out. That's why I was going to go to the basement, but the power's not out anymore. Yes, I did. We went. Right now we're doing the woman. I don't know what her name is. I don't remember anymore. It's not Lucy, the other woman. Yeah, the lights were off. That's why I was going to go to the basement, but no, the lights aren't off. So what the heck do I do? Yeah, I'm doing the granny. You love the sketches? I enjoy doing the sketches. The reason I don't do them anymore is, one, I don't really have any major ideas at the moment to do funny sketches with. But two, I also take a really long time to do them. Like one 30-second sketch could take me 2 or 3 hours. because different lighting, I wear different costumes to talk to myself, and I have to write the script and make it make sense when I'm recording it. Any special effects that I do. And so it's like all of that takes a lot of effort. Oh, is this? No. Man. And so that's a lot of effort. And so it was really hard for me when I was working and doing all that extra stuff to try and do the sketch comedy along with it. And I just wasn't doing it often enough for the sketch comedy to be worth it. And so I stopped. But now that I'm going to have more time, now that I'm going to be streaming more often and doing things more often, I'm hoping that it will make it easier for me to do these things. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. What the heck? I didn't do that last time. I don't think. There it is. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to the future. Looking forward to what is going to be there, you know? One other tape. It's got to go here somewhere, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't remember this either, but I feel like if they're all here, why wouldn't this go in here? There was nothing else in here, right? So why did it show me that? And I can't pick any of them up. Uh-oh. Well, I've tried those. Stream clips don't do very well unless you're already famous or you're doing something insane that people aren't expecting to see. Like something really controversial is being said or a really ridiculous moment happens on stream, like you fall and break a bunch of stuff or hurt yourself or whatever. I'm not funny enough and my stream isn't exciting enough to do that. My stream is like so chill that there are no like moments. If I were to show something, it would be so out of context that it's not funny to anybody except for who was there. And then to make it in context, it would be like a 10-minute clip, and then that nobody wants to watch that. So that's why I don't do that. Because I'm the only time that I'm funny is when I'm screaming, and people see those and they don't find them funny. Okay, go. That's Pokey Daddy, man. Oh. Oh. Never mind. I thought it was like part of the game. he killed me. I didn't know that. I mean, he unalived me. But yeah, it's there's a weird balance when it comes to stream content. You know, it's good to show your stream content if you're trying to grow your channel, you're trying to get people to come watch it. But a lot of people really don't care about it. A lot of people are really not interested in seeing stream clips. What the heck was that noise? A lot of people don't find stream clips interesting. They don't find them entertaining in any way unless you're already famous, right? Like you'll see stream clips from like I don't know, Ice Poseidon or whoever. I don't know, those guys are toxic, but you know, I'm just trying to name a big guy. Or Ninja. But everybody knows who Ninja is. And so you want to see the cool thing he did in this clip. Whereas like I'm just some random guy, so if you see me on stream, they're just like, forget it. Because it just feels like a nobody trying to get attention rather than it, even though it could be something interesting, rather than it being a good promo, as long as you're not known. Unless I'm doing something ridiculous or doing something funny or whatever, and I don't have that kind of personality, which kind of sucks. But that's why I used to do a lot of things like stream advice and things that viewers would say and stuff like that, because that was something people could relate to and they didn't have to watch my stream for that to happen. But that was very drama filled and I didn't like that. I got sucked into it. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't. I got totally sucked into it. But it's not my ideal stuff to do when it comes to like the viewer comments and stuff. And even the stream clips, or not stream clips, stream advice. I don't know as much as Night Owl does. So like the things I would say are things he's already covered. But then I'll say things wrong. And then so guys like Night Owl correct me. And then it just becomes I have to correct what I just said. I have to take down that old video. And it's like, it's very stressful for me. And so like, I don't like that stress. I don't like feeling that stress. And so I may do some content like that, but it's hard for me to do stuff like that. That's why I stick to like gaming news, gaming fun facts, stuff like that. But that doesn't help with my stream because that doesn't tell people that I stream, which kind of sucks too. Okay. If I go here. Why can I never run when they're following me? Oh. He disappeared. Okay. But yeah, content, a lot of it is about finding something that people can relate to, but something that also works for you. I'm in that journey now. I wasn't in that journey. I knew what was working for me, but what is popular on TikTok also evolves over time. And I just haven't been using TikTok very much. I don't watch it because a lot of it is rage bait, and I hate watching rage bait TikTok. So I just, and then I get like attacked a lot when my videos would go viral. So I stayed away from TikTok, but that means that I don't know what actually is popular anymore. All right, let's listen
I
in.
fear that Dolores is getting worse by the day. Her temperaments are extremely bipolar. She gets easily upset over small things, almost always immediately followed by self-resentment and the asking for forgiveness. It's getting harder to cope with her outbursts, but my love for her is strong still, and I'll do whatever it takes to help her overcome her condition. Oh no. I'm gonna be late for tea. Where did I put that damned attic hook?
That was it. I already did that. Yeah, Dolores, that's the chapter I'm on. And we need to find all of the ornaments, but I've only found one. I know there's something about these faces, but I don't know what. Now I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with the blood vial? Nope, she's in the shower. Creepy. Okay, what's over here? I don't remember what's in here. Is this where I use this? No, this isn't telling me where to go either. I can't tell if it's telling me where to go. All right, see you later, Joe. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you hanging out. No, I don't think it's telling me where to go. I don't know where I'm supposed to go with that. Kind of scared. Oh, is this that weird part?
Someone's coming. Well, who the hell is that guy?
It's just the new resident. The crazy one.
Yeah, he's nuts. Always on drugs and alcohol. Don't mind him. He's probably out of it anyway.
Everyone who lives here is fucked up anyway. Fuck him. Let's move on.
I remember this
Did you
too.
see what the batshit crazy old bitch did yesterday?
Ah!
I know, I've seen her. Oh, shut up, you cancer-breathing microwave. No one wants to hear it from you or your toasted brain. Hey.
Thank you, Tara.
Anyway, I hear she's been walking around the house completely naked, like a fucking whore.
Aw, Tara, thank you.
Will you shut up?
17-month streak. Holy crap.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Thank you,
Gotta
Tara.
sleep. By the way, you guys have been repeating the same walking around naked semi joke for months now. I have some real news for you guys.
Oh yeah? What's that, you twat? You're stuck with me. Don't you remember? I think if you'd had some news, I'd have heard it along with you.
Yeah, right.
I appreciate
You're
it, Tara.
sleeping
How are you?
16 hours a day. My sources whisper me some great stuff.
Your source is my ass. You're talking about that broom. You can't trust a broom, I tell ya.
Oh, quit your whining, big guy. Let us hear about the news.
I heard. And saddle up. It's big news. I heard that the old woman murdered her husband in cold blood. Not only that, but I heard that she plunged 7 knives in his chest and that he's sitting dead in his study room. How crazy is that?
Holy fucking shit. I could have told you. So that's what that smells. It's exactly
What was the point of all that? That was so weird. Tired? How come you're tired? What have you been up to that's got you tired? Out partying late into the night? But I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm stuck again in this game. I don't know what I'm doing, but besides that, I'm doing really well. Where's the baby again? I already forgot. Baby in the attic? I don't... No, we went to the attic already. There was nothing up there. I still have to figure out what to do with these paintings, and I don't know what. There's a lot of stuff I don't know what to do. Jeez. Not sleeping well. Ah, yes. I know those days all too well. All too well. I've been there many, many times. On the upside, I finally figured out some things for my own routine for sleep, and I'm actually sleeping really well. Like, yesterday wasn't great, or last night wasn't great. I actually only slept like 5 hours, but then I was only up for maybe 20 minutes, and then I fell asleep again for another 2 or 3 hours. So I've been sleeping roughly 7 to 8 hours a night, which I haven't done in forever. I've actually only ever been sleeping like 5 hours at a time. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm very, very happy.
Bring me my child.
Yeah, there's something about the way that they're supposed to hang in a certain order. I just don't know what the order is. And I think they're supposed to face a certain way, aren't they? I haven't figured it out, though. That's not the one. But yeah, I figured out a new way to use my CPAP mask. And a new way to, like, prep for sleep. Which has been really nice. It's made a huge difference. I've been sleeping like 7.5 to 8 hours a night, which is wonderful. Uh-oh. Whenever you hear crazy music, it's always the ghost coming. Or it's like these. These have to have something too, and I don't know what they have to have. What if I like cross my eyes? Do I see like a blurry image? My eyes are kind of watery. Can I see? Is there any like shape that they're in that makes them look like a face? No, nothing looks like a face. I have no idea what it wants. Did you do anything exciting over the weekend, Tara? And what about you, Wewin? Anything exciting? I love that TikTok has to rub it in our face that nobody's watching. I constantly get a, we noticed you haven't had anybody chatting in your channel. It's like, thanks. Thanks, TikTok, for reminding me that I'm not being watched right now. I really needed that reminder. No, this is the, do we really need to go in here? Yes, you did send me a picture. You did. That was really pretty. No. 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 Does she come in here? I was so scared she was going to come in here. Ooh, brunch. Nice. No late night partying. But aren't brunches like the adult version of partying nowadays? No, this is that weird maze, but I don't know how to get through the maze. I don't want to die. Kendra, actually, because we've been, you know, planning the wedding and stuff. Our plan is to actually do a brunch for our wedding. We're not having dinner. We're not doing a late wedding. We're doing a very, very early wedding, and it's going to be very, very short. And our plan is to do brunch. Quite excited about that, actually. Yeah, I like brunch. It was definitely more of her idea. I'm not like particular about what I wanted. I was like, whatever. Like, I don't need brunch, but I also don't need dinner. Like, I'm happy just to eat. And so she had suggested brunch, and I was like, yeah, I'm good with brunch. I'm happy with brunch. And so we went with brunch, and her cousin's going to be doing the food. She's going to be doing all the catering, which I'm really excited about. I know, is this better TikTok? Thank you, even. Mimosa's like half orange juice and half champagne. Yeah. We will be doing, what did she say? Was it the mimosa? I don't know. I think she said she's going to want to see about doing like a non-alcoholic style mimosa. Because obviously, as Mennonites, they don't drink at all. So there's not going to be any alcohol. But I am very, very excited about the fact that it's going to be done very early. Like, we're aiming for everybody to be done and on their way home by 1 o'clock. And I'm really excited about that. 1 o'clock sounds wonderful to me. Now I'm really confused. I don't know what to do or where to go. Maybe I gotta hang the blood in the basement somewhere? Yeah, I would agree, Tara. I would agree. It's just a good excuse to drink in the morning. But yeah, I'm excited. You know, we're gonna have eggs and she wants to do French toast. She's got this recipe for like a French toast, a peach French toast, and it looks ridiculous, and I'm really excited for that. You know, and it's gonna be bright and early. I'm really looking forward to the fact that it's just gonna be, the day's gonna be done, which will be nice. Because I don't have a lot of like IRL friends, and my family that I have, I don't really interact with a whole bunch, so I don't have a huge group to invite. But more than anything, the way my family would celebrate is very different than how her family would celebrate, and so for me, it's not worth doing a gigantic party late into the night, because we wouldn't be doing what she would enjoy, and we wouldn't be doing what I would enjoy. So I'm happy that it's going to be done early. Not only that, I'm very grateful. Wait, can I put it in here maybe? No. Okay. I'm very grateful that there's not a lot of people going to be involved, and you know, it'll be done early. I can go home early. Not go home, but like, you know, I could be done early and just get married, have a nice morning, and then we're off for the rest of the day to do whatever we want. I see you. I see you, lady. No, thank you. Who are you in? The hike was, now that I'm thinking about it, was that the hike that you had with your friend? The one that you had told me about that you were going to go with your friend? Is that the one? I don't remember. See, I have to get out there somehow, but I don't know how. Or is that a different game? I don't even remember anymore. I want to say I have to get out there, but I don't know how. Okay, that I completely forgot about. I forgot that your friend was going to be there. Didn't even send me pictures of your peaches. Now I'm disappointed. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go there. I'm doing it. I know you're here, lady. The heck was that noise? I'm not in the dark though. I'm like in a bright room. Wait, I didn't see that. That's right there. So hold on. What things have I done? What things have I done? I did the dude getting I did the tea. What other things have I done? What other things have I done? I don't even know how to react. I don't even know how to react. I have to act professional. I think I've only done the two, haven't I? I did. It's on the PC. Well, I can be patient. What the heck am I supposed to do? Wait, can I like... Why can't I use any of those there? You would think I could. It keeps telling me the stool is in the thing. When I went up into that room outside. You might be privileged. Or do you mean bias? Do you mean bias, Weeman? Like because she's your friend, you would think that type of idea? Yeah, I mean it's a side picture, so I can't. What the heck? Uh-oh. It's a side picture, so I can't fully tell. Okay, hold on, can I? Aha, I didn't see the scary thing. So if this, can I use the stool to get out maybe? I feel like I need to go out there. Is she a gaming nerd too, or is she one of your friends who is outside of the gaming world and you guys have other things in common? No, thank you, lady. No, thank you. It's not there. It's not even there. I don't know what to do. Where do I hang the blood thing? Oh, we win. I mean, you got nothing to complain about either. You got nothing to complain about either, we win. Yeah, she's outside of gaming. Well, good thing I don't live in Europe and that you didn't introduce us, because she'd be like, he's a gamer? Ew. Gross. I don't know what to friggin' do. If we would. Okay, but I also know I got the baby because that's who gave me the globe. So how did I see the baby last time? Because I know that's the one I have to do. I have to get the baby. But where the heck did I see the baby? No, I agree. I'm just teasing because Kendra hates video games. Or she doesn't hate them. She really, really doesn't like them. She doesn't. She doesn't find them interesting at all. She never ever like asks about my stream or. Come here. What are you doing? And I don't mean that in a way of like, oh, she doesn't even like ever pay attention to me. I just mean it's not. She's like, how's your stream? And I'm like, oh, it's good. And that's it. I am yours. I'm all yours. And it's like, just no interest. No interest whatsoever in my stream, or in gaming or anything. So like, I agree with you that people should have different interests and have different things in common and whatnot. Which is important. Obviously, I am spoken for, so there's not really much that it would matter anyway. But it would be it wouldn't be a bad thing to be with somebody who's different than you, you know, who has different enjoyments or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these images. How do I rotate? Stop. No, it keeps doing that. I don't understand. the same order as upstairs. Where did we see them upstairs? Are you talking the little peephole? Those ones are different, aren't they? Yeah, Terza, that puzzle is frustrating. I remember being stuck on it for a long time in the original, like the original playthrough I did too. The peephole ones are different though. Yeah, Terza, if do you know the puzzle thing? See, they're different. Because I thought the same thing. I was like, maybe these are the order, but then when I went to check them last time, they weren't the same pictures. Hold on, I'm getting scared, so let me go over here for a sec. The big hall should be at the end down there. So like on the first floor. I'm not sure what you mean. Go into the darkness? What the heck? Oh. Okay, thank you. I had no idea. Thank you. I didn't realize that. Okay. And those are the three. Those are the three. Haha, I can kind of cheat. I can kind of cheat now. Hold on, where's my stream? Hurry, the longer I take, the more I have to reverse. Oh, don't like myself. Oh, the YouTube vertical version is a little weird. It's a little weird. Two ball-shaped heads. Using my assets. Is it? The beeping is kind of scary. And then this. Okay. What's this one look like? Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. Drop this. Oh, drop it. Drop it. This one's the last one? Okay. That one maybe is wrong. Oh, those branches are scary. Okay, I'm just gonna go to Twitch. I was trying to do it on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't allow you to fast forward. And oh wait, Twitch doesn't let you reverse, does it? Twitch doesn't let you reverse. I just wish it allowed me like fast forward a little bit. I'm trying to look at the image of... Oh, the power's out this time. Now the power's out. Wait, is it this face? Is this the one then? I was trying to look at the image that's in the peephole that I looked at a few minutes ago. I didn't want to have to go back up because I was scared. But it's giving me issues. Yeah, how does Twitch let you go backwards? Twitch doesn't let me go backwards. It's just live for me. And then YouTube, I mean, I can do YouTube on the proper thing, I think. Can I? Oh, I can do it this way. Okay, on YouTube, it allows me on my PC. Where's the people? Ah, I'm right there. Look at the people. Look at the people. Oh, I did it again. I keep skipping past it. People, where are you? Come on, I keep looking at people. There we go. Okay. Okay. I got it. I don't see chat right now. Give me a second. I don't see chat right now. I apologize. Okay, so it's not that one. It's that one. You're right about that one for sure. Let me rotate it. That one's the one that's dripping. That one goes over here. And then it's the weird face that's got the stuff on it. Nope. 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 Is it still on the walls? No. Oh, do I take one from the hallway maybe? It's... Wait, it's none of these. Oh, wait, it's this one, this one. See, I didn't know this hallway existed. Okay, there we go. Okay, we get back to chat. Oh. Back to chat. Oh, this is the room, so now I can use the IV thing. Now I can use the IV thing. Hold on, I'll read your chat in just a second. We went. Oh, if you go to the video through that way. Oh, okay, I was looking at like the live thing. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Oh. That is really creepy. That is ultra creepy. Where's the cursor? There it is. Now all that's left is the baby, but I don't know what room the baby's in. That is very creepy. So you were saying, Weewin, that your friend lost a lot of weight recently. Was it like, did you guys both do the same thing, like have the same kind of surgery, or did she do something different to do it? Have you guys been doing everything together? Tell me about that. We gotta go turn on that power again. Ah, through divorce, all the stress. That's understandable. I remember you were mentioning something like that. It's been a while since you've talked about your friend, so I don't remember everything you had said. How long has that been happening now? Yeah, all the stress definitely made it go faster. Understandable. Very understandable. I think the power thing is right to my left, right? Like right here. Where's... Oh, there it is. Have the... No! Have the door open. Go, 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 go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay. 8 or 9 months. Wow. It's quite a long time, but... I'm assuming she's happier now. I'm assuming she's feeling much better now. Almost separated for 2 years? Yeah. Well, darn, we went wide. I have to live so far away. I would have been all for a triple marriage. You, me, Merle, and your friend? Yeah. I could barely get one girlfriend, let alone take care of 3. Are you crazy? That would be horrible. Turtza, I don't know if you're still there. If you're still there, do you know when she says she wants her baby back, is she talking about the baby that was like with the umbilical cord and stuff? Or is she talking about the putting those ornaments... Also, what the heck am I supposed to do in this room? Because we still haven't figured this room out. It'd be cool. I'd be horrible. I would be horrible. Having multiple wives, are you crazy? I'd be so bad at it. I'm not very good at even having one girlfriend. Like, all 3 of you are pretty, but, like, I'm an idiot. Oh, this is bad. She's in here. I know she is. Whoa. Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah, she's suffering Alzheimer's. And then... she says she wants her baby back. So I got to give her the baby, and I'm assuming that's where the last ornament is. But I don't remember where the baby is with the umbilical cord. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go. Just face the fears. Face the fears. Face the fears. No, I'm good. Move away. Next to the safe room. Okay. I thought it was up there, but I didn't see it. I must have just missed it. Wait, this isn't the safe room, though. Oh, this way is the safe room. This way is the safe room. I thought I was like... No, I guess not. I thought... I know the baby gave me the globe. I don't know where to put the globe. we got the knife in this room. This friggin' game, man. Oh, what luck is that? Why is my sanity still going up? I'm downstairs near the light bulb. There it is. There it is. I don't know who bing bonged, but thank you for the bing bong. Buckmain, how's it going? Welcome. How are you? Thank you for the let him cook. How are you? How's life? It has been a while. It has been a little while. Was that in the basement or was that upstairs? I think that was up here. It wasn't in the basement, I don't think. Yeah, now we know how to do the clocks. Me too, Buckmain. Me too. Read. Okay. So it's 6 o'clock, 3:30, 12:30. Dang it. Concentrating so hard right now. Oops, wrong way. Ah, yes. A call from Quebec. That's got to be legitimate. And then these are the two facing the middle, the lady facing up with her kid. You love the scary games. Me too. Me too. I like being scared. I like the stress it makes you feel. Now, what doors did it unlock? I have no idea. Oh, I didn't see the curtains. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I would have walked away and been like, I don't know what to do. I didn't even notice there was curtains. Yeah, it would have wasted a lot of time. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I didn't mean to take the pills. Dang it. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do now. Whoa. Oh, come on. Why you keep turning it off? Oh, whoa, we're... wow.
Bring me my child.
I know what I'm supposed to do here, but still. I just turned the power on. I gotta turn it... Oh, no, it's on again. Okay. So... I think that hallway's in the basement, right? That dark hallway that doesn't tell me where to go, that's in the basement, isn't it? I think it is. I'm friggin' stressed out, man. This game always stresses me out. The forest temple, right? Exactly. Exactly. That's what it makes me think. Man, I haven't played the OG Zelda games in a long time. I should do those again. Okay. Now the question is, where is that long hallway? I don't think it's this one. Either. Is this the kitchen? Yeah, that's the kitchen. This is the attic, right? No problem, Weewin. Have yourself a good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you hanging out, and hopefully soon you'll see me more often. The rest of this week is still going to be the same. Like Friday, I'm still going to stream like normal, but hopefully soon you'll see me more often, and I hope everything goes well with the doctor. And yeah, I appreciate you spending time with me, you know? I don't remember where that long dark hallway is. Maybe it is upstairs. Maybe it is upstairs. I know, I miss it too, Weewin. I miss it too. So I'm gonna be hopefully a lot more available, so then you'll be able to hang out more often. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. Have a good night, though. All right, let's head back to the top floor. I'm stressed out, everybody. So stressed out. I also need to stop soon because I need to finish my Minecraft video. It's so close to being done. Like, I'm done everything except for maybe another 5 minutes of the video itself, which is like another hour of footage I have to go through. But also, then I have to add memes. And then fix some vocal stuff that I messed up at the beginning of it. But then hopefully it'll be done. I want to try to get it up in the next day or two. Look, we drop so many frames when this stuff happens for some reason. Whatever, I'm gonna go. She's gonna attack me, I'm gonna go. Where's that nasty long hallway? That's not it. No, this just leads to his room. I'm excited to finish this Minecraft video because it did not go well for me. It was not a good experience for me, and not in a way of like, I'm never going to play Minecraft again, I hate it. No, it was just things went wrong a lot. And I need to be able to start on the next video. I really need to. You know what? I'm going to do these since I'm here. Okay. There's still 2 more? What would the other one be? The compass. It's the compass, but how do I use the compass? Oh no! Go, 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 go. Oh, thank goodness that was right here. Oh, thank goodness that was right here. That would have been horrible. No, these are the photos. This isn't where I want to go. But yeah, the Minecraft video did not, like, I made a lot of mistakes and things were pretty rough for me. So I am very excited to get started on the next video, but I can't do that for a little while still. No, then is it in the basement then? Maybe it is in the basement. I'm so confused. I don't know the layout of this place well enough. Alright, let's go back to the basement. I just want to do this one last piece, and then I gotta stop, because I also have to make myself some dinner. I don't have anything to eat. You're trying to figure out what to do for dinner? Yeah, it's always, I think that's like the worst part about being an adult, is having to figure out what to have for dinner every single night for the rest of your life and not get bored of it. Yeah, you should probably have some, like, legit food. Probably should. Yes, Turtza, you should go to sleep. It's very late. But yeah, I had some eggs this morning. I'm in one of those moods today where I'm just not hungry. You know what I mean? You know those days where you're just like, I don't want anything. Like there's nothing that sounds yummy. There's nothing that looks yummy. And that's how I feel right now. So I just don't want to eat. No, this isn't it either. Where is the room? This is the attic, right? But like I forced myself to have the eggs, to have some protein so I can take my meds. And then I haven't eaten anything since because I got ready and then started streaming. I have a couple of slices of pizza left over. I don't know if I want pizza, but I need to not waste groceries right now. So yeah, I'll probably just warm up my pizza. Yesterday I got lucky. I met up with the man who taught me how to sing. He was the conductor of the choir that I was in as a kid. And we decided to meet up because I haven't seen him in forever. And he asked to meet up at a restaurant. And so I was like, okay, we'll go to the restaurant. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm down for a restaurant. And we went to the restaurant, and then he offered to pay for me, which was wonderful. So I got to eat that yesterday, which was nice. I don't like what it's doing. I don't like what it's doing. Get me to a mirror fast. Yeah, it was really nice. Pizza, emergency food. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, he was the conductor of the children's choir I was in. Hadn't seen him in forever. And then he posted like a congratulations on my timeline for the engagement. And so when he did that, I was like, you know what? We should get together. And I was thinking like coffee or whatever. And he's like, yeah, we haven't seen each other in 25 years. You know, he's continued singing. He's still a professional singer. He still conducts and does all that. And it was just nice to catch up with him because like I haven't seen him in forever. You know, and it was nice to kind of like learn where his life is now, and he learned about my life, and he asked about Kendra, and they sing a lot of the same style of music, and so he wants to meet her. I want her to meet him too, so she can kind of see where I learn everything I know. No. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. And so like we were able to get together and just chat, and it was really nice to catch up after so long. The really touching part for me, you know, he taught us to sing, the whole group of us kids. And he eventually moved on from that choir in particular, but he still remembers all of us. And like remembers things about what we did, and you know, because it's been 25 years. So I was like, you know, he conducted us, cool, but how much is he going to remember from a group of kids that he conducted for a few years, especially when there are so many of us? Like there was like 34, 35 of us in the choir. I'm like, how's he going to remember the kids that go through this choir and come in and out and go and whatever? But then as we're chatting, he's like bringing up things, and I'm like, wow, I forgot about that. Wow, I can't believe you remembered that. And like, it was so insanely touching to hear him recall things that we did in a group that I didn't see him having any reason to remember, but he remembered. And he remembered the names of the people involved. And, you know, it wasn't just, oh, I remember we sang at this place. It was like, hey, do you remember so-and-so when they did this thing? And I was like, I can't believe you remembered that. It was very, very touching. It was very sweet to know that we mattered that much to him. Okay, I genuinely do not see that hallway. We went into it multiple times and now I don't see it. I'm like 99% sure it's not in the attic. If I remember, there's nothing in the attic. Dude, no. I feel like every time I go in the mirrors, it resets her timer to come attack me. So I'm trying to like always stay near a mirror at all times. This is that same hallway where we got this walkie-talkie. And I'm pretty sure I need the walkie-talkie to walk around that hallway, but where the heck is that hallway? Maybe I just need to go to the basement again. Ah. Here we go. We're going to lose a bunch of sanity doing this. Nope. 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 Okay. I don't know. I have no idea where I'm going. I've done this like 3 times now. You'll never forget your choir years. Yeah, I never did either. I never did either. That's why I wanted to meet up with him, because it's like, it's been 25 years and this man has no idea how much of an impact he had in my life. Not just by controlling the choir and just being there as like a leader of the choir, but like the fact that he taught me to sing and that I was still singing, and his lessons were still something that I called back on all the time to sing. You know, and that I got a lot of compliments for my singing, but they were compliments because of what he taught me. And so I wanted him to know that. He needed... Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. I turned on the radio by accident. I heard a cry for a second. Is the mirror around here? Am I just missing the mirror? No, this is the attic. I'm starting to memorize where all the other mirrors are, but not the one that I want. But yeah, like I learned so much singing wise from him. I learned a lot of harmonizing and stuff from him. And just having him know that that's what he did for me was important for me. And it was, I don't know, it was just, I needed to see him. I haven't done that mirror. And I don't have the thing. Come on. Hold on. Reset her. I don't want her to attack me. And yeah, we did a lot of fun stuff as kids, you know, with the choir. We had a lot of really fun experiences. We went to a lot of fun things, and it was a good experience overall. So it was nice to catch up with him. I know I'm not supposed to go here. I'm just resetting the timer. I don't want to get attacked. I'm gonna have to stop without making the progress. This kind of bums me out. Because it's already 6 o'clock and I gotta leave. I gotta leave for work in about 3 hours. Well, I gotta start getting ready for work in about 3 hours. Yeah, the vocalizations, like the warming up before doing the event. Yep. See, we never did the after parties. Ours was a religious choir, and it was all children, so we didn't do anything crazy. But it was just a really fun time, you know? No, no. You know, we went to like campgrounds as kids, and we sang at like there was a ballet that came by, and we sang at that, and that was really fun. There we go. That was really fun singing at the ballet there. We did a lot of different like big performances. We were on TV for like a Mother's Day fundraiser, and so like this guy did all that with us, and it was fun. It was really fun. I miss that stuff. We didn't do any weddings or anything like that. No. No, everything we did was like for fundraising, for other events where they needed children to go and perform, but it was never anything private. It was never parties or weddings or go to schools and sing. The biggest thing is we learned to sing as kids, and that was fun. And I don't sing now, but when I still did sing, that was all because of him. It was cool. It was just nice to catch up with somebody after 25 years, you know? That's longer than a lot of my viewers have been alive. Oh, is it the flowers I'm getting? Video game, you messed up. It just did a sound effect of thumping. It's like we're outside right now. You can't be thumping on a wall when I'm not near walls. Although now I'm hearing my neighbors thumping on the walls as well. Oh. Oh, that's messed up. I don't like that. Okay. All that's left is that long hallway, which we can do next time. If I can ever remember where the dang hallway is. Yes, Tara, have yourself a good night. Thank you for popping in and scaring me. I appreciate that. And I'm going to finish in like 5 minutes anyway, so it's not like you missed anything. But have a good night. I hope you make something delicious for dinner. Yeah, we're back. No, this is still that hallway that it's like, we don't know what key goes here. Okay. But we did it. So I'm going to count that as a win. I'm going to count that as a win. Oh, man. Oh, that stresses me out. It stresses me right out, honestly. That game is intense. Anyways, I need to get out of here. I gotta go make myself some dinner, and then I gotta work on my Minecraft video. If you don't follow my Minecraft channel, please feel free to if you like Minecraft stuff. It's retro RFT FT, all one word. You'll see it. It's a little like Minecraft version of me as the logo. Hopefully the video will be up in the next couple of days. Like I said, I will be including more streams come the near future, the very near future, but the rest of this week I still have to work my regular job, so I won't be doing it for the rest of this week, but hopefully starting next week we will be upping our stream amount and more videos coming out and stuff, so there should be more content, and hopefully it'll be good content. We'll see. I don't know if I'll come up with anything good, but that's pretty much it from me. So I really appreciate everybody who's been hanging out and chatting and lurking and all that fun stuff. I will be back on Friday. So happy Halloween to everybody out there. I hope you have a safe and fun time. And on Friday, I don't know what I'll be playing. I don't know if we'll still play this or if I'll play something different because Halloween will be over and no more scary stuff as far as like needing to do it for the theme. I'm still going to play these games, just not all the time maybe. Ozzy,